So yo, we back with another video, man, on NBA 2K20, y'all. NBA 2K20 on my crib, so 40. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's little boy. So going against the Denver Nuggets, y'all. Jokic, Paul Millsap, Harris, Barton, Jamal Murray is injured, so lower left leg stress fracture 2 to 4 months. Damn, he would not be playing for sure. He would not be playing, bro. Going against Morris, Plumlee, I don't know. Alright, going against Grant. He's injured, but he's okay. He got that green symbol, and he's okay. Going against Beasley, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump right into this game. Let's jump right into this gameplay, y'all. Yeah, bro, we're on a 30-minute game. We streak out. We about to win a 40 game. We streak out. It's a little boy. We playing against the Nuggets on their home court, y'all. It's a little boy. Yeah, bro, I got yeah, bro, I'm going for 33 triple W. So yeah, I'm going for 33 triple W. So yeah, yeah, bro, I got a Jordan sleeve on my left arm and Nike sleeve on my right arm. So yeah, all right. Cause your money ain't right. Hey, waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time. I just wanna get my money. Just wanna live my life. Alright. This week, let it go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So it's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right.
The Nuggets got 2-3 wins
along the sideline.
And 15 losses.
Take it away.
They're about to get 2-3 wins and 16 losses.
That's some pretty sound advice.
They're about to get 2-3 wins and 16 losses.
Voting is shaping up.
And I tell you,
my boy Jerry Pence got 2 million votes. I got 12 million votes.
The tallies start coming in.
You look at lights out. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him.
Come on, Clark, with the tip.
Got to be a part.
Oh, lost the tip.
And
So
it seems
good.
like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here are the starters for Los Angeles.
Hey, I'm going for 33 triple W's.
And there's Slim.
Oh yeah, that's a great defense.
And it's lights out in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men.
Why you jumping, boy? Barton. Why you jumping? Why is you jumping, Barton?
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make
Boy, don't jump, bro. Do not jump.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. And
no, Arbit. Come Arbit. Come Arbit.
You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these
this small league, my career,
championship runs,
I think I said that in my intro. Did I?
To win, I think it's kind of unfair.
Wait, did I say that? Wait, did I say this small league, my career in my intro? I don't remember. I do not remember.
Guys,
I think I did.
If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
No, oh my God, big. Morris, big.
And here are the Clippers, and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Boy, yes. Harris, boy, too good.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so here's Denver coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and
I did not call timeout, I did not call timeout.
Two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Down low. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Smooth, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morris passes to Millsap. Pass to Jokic. From 18 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Smooth passes to Lights Out. Got that one up quick.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
It's stolen.
I took over your cell. Knew the other team coming. Yeah, with the tomahawk, boy. Yeah, with the tomahawk.
Yeah, they have gone
with the tomahawk. Too good, boy.
Tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And now the Clippers on the break. And out of bounds.
Oh my God.
Gain possession.
That man, bro, James is out of bounds.
Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. You look at James, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Jay, 2 slots lower.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
To have big men like these who can give you points from inside and outside gives teams an added dimension that teams love to have.
As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at the Clippers. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Nuggets. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball. So that things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for James. Second in field goal percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Clippers leading by 16. Out to the right wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris with the bucket.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
It was beautiful.
Loved it.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Morris kicks to Jokic. Offline with his three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect.
Oh,
Did you see that?
And they
the
have
hard swim, boy. Jerk pitch with the hard swim.
I tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about the work he did. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clippers leading by 20. Kicks it out to James. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three.
Oh, look. Oh, my God. Come on.
In a hurry.
My bad.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Smooth passes to Clark. And another three for the Clippers.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Harris. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Really left alone that time. And it's 6 points for G.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Barton outside. Jokic passes to Morris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pass to Lights Out. Here's James. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the shot goes down. Lights Out's got 9 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Smooth. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive.
You said at 10:25 in the second quarter, bro.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Harris is out there with Will
So
Barton.
at 10:25 in the second
Gomez
quarter.
in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a 2-game homestand. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total.
Hold on. Kawhi got 9 points. Alright, what about James got 6. Alright.
Control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Smooth. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions, allowing any room to operate. You know he's going to be aggressive.
From deep 3-point range, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Harris kicks to Jokic.
No, he thought Jokic thought he was going to come back. He thought he was coming back.
There's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Let me get that burden
away.
Too good.
Johnson over to help. Johnson against Barton. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Clark, he's checked in for Jay. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Graz is checked in for George. And Lights Out subbed in for Magic Johnson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And the dunk by James.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and
James
makes sure they come away with points.
I'm about to go over here, yo. See, y'all know the other team is coming in, bro.
Barton outside. Pass to Harris. Can they get it? He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the dunk to
With
finish
the
it off.
LeBron James dunk, boy.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
With the
Clippers have
LeBron
gone
James
2 for 2 in
dunk,
the game at the
boy.
line.
With the LeBron James dunk. converting
Down
the
the
3-point play, boy.
2018
I'm
draft,
getting
Smitty.
the 3 points.
Who do you think has the highest
boy.
ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
Gary Harris.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Smooth. He has 29. James outside. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Harris outside.
No.
Offensive rebound.
He throws.
No good that time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 32 points for Smooth.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Millsap dishes to Barton. Fires
No.
from the way. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here's Barton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Harris passes to Jokic.
He still suck good. Hold up. I got 3. Alright.
Back to Harris. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3.
Taking 2
Poked away.
shots.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one's good by Clark.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And here they come. Prez from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Barton dishes to Millsap. Passes it to Hernan Gomez.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
What get pushed? Oh, I thought Prez was gonna push him. Come on, Prez, win it.
And it's the Clippers
Yeah,
with
I
the
like
ball.
that.
Here's Smooth. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Martin passes to Jokic. Over Clark. Gomez trying to break free. And that one goes long.
shots.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Dishes to Clark. The pass to Smooth. Here's Prez. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Having a lot of trouble
Prez.
stopping the 3-point
Gomez
shot.
took over.
Denver shooting
yo.
33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Got a piece of it. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Here's Smooth. Oh,
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showcasing
I'm
his
gonna go
skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Bird, nah, why you doing a step back 3? You trash.
James
Like
pulls
you
it
don't
down.
got that.
James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Prez. And again,
Prez touching the floor with the
deep.
3s in the air.
Triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Millsap looking it over. He kicks to Harris. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
Move.
They get it again. Barton,
Or
the
do.
third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just on found in that center position. And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not
Yo,
probable,
with the tomahawk,
but like impossible,
boy,
like
too
you
good.
said.
With the tomahawk, boy, too good, boy. With the
And Denver
tomahawk,
has possession.
the tomahawk, boy, I'm too good, boy.
Now Bart to the left side wing. Hernan Gomez passes to Millsap.
No.
Barton wide open. He fires. And again, unable to change momentum here. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him.
Boy, let me get that
How
Barton.
he can distribute the ball.
Oh,
Barton outside.
oh my, yo, look at him, look at him, bro.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
That's some great defense by me.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Smooth passes to Clark. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
An intentional foul committed, but for what? And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now we'll send it over to
Hold
David.
on, points. Hold on. Players got 17, Drippers got 14, Clark got 12, James got 11, Jay got 3. Alright.
Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provide. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half.
Hold on. How many steals I got? Alright, I got 33 triple W's. I got 33 triple W's. 33 triple W's.
Took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
The third
Here's on the floor.
I'm getting the 3
So for the
points.
Clippers right now,
boy.
Prez out there with G. Then there's Lights Out. Then there's Slim. And it's Smooth in at the one.
Bro, in the last game gets worse, bro.
Out to the right
Stephen
wing.
Curry just kept shooting threes. He just kept shooting threes.
He's frustrated.
Bro,
That's a shot
he just kept
he can make in
shooting
his sleep.
threes. He just kept shooting threes.
And good.
He dunked
There's
them
another.
blood.
That gives him
He dunked them
51.
blood. Dunking on Harris. He
Making it look
dunked them blood.
easy.
Dunking on
I mean,
Harris.
he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Boy, he dunked on Harris. Dunking on Harris.
Morris kicks
Boy,
to Barton.
Too good.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Morris.
No.
From outside, off the mark. And it's the Clippers' ball. Here's Smooth.
He dunked on blood.
Straight to the
He
defender
dunked on
for the
blood.
dunk. Draws the
Jokic.
foul. He'll go to
Boy,
the
dunking on
line.
Jokic.
It's going to be on Jokic.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost
Converting.
always good news for his team.
The three
The
can
Clippers
play.
have been
Converting.
solid
The
at the
three can
line
play,
so
boy.
far.
I'm getting
4
the 3
for 4.
points. The old-fashioned,
Poke
boy.
loose. They're running up the floor.
Oh, yeah. 360, boy.
Another assist.
360, boy.
Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Back to Morris. Harris outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Barton.
Ooh, good defense.
And
Press.
just miss after miss right now.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Nailed from three-point land.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Let's go again. Y'all see, y'all knew the other team was coming again, bro.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Three-pointer, Barton.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to
The Tomahawk, boy, I'm too good. The Tomahawk,
Now
boy.
that they've
It's the
settled
Tomahawk,
into
boy, I'm
this
too
game, you can
good.
see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Smooth passes to Lights Out.
Yeah, Jerry Pitts, Duncan on Harris. Morris, I mean.
Won't miss.
Jerry
I
Pitts,
mean,
Duncan on
this
Morris.
is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Oh,
And the ball
tipping
goes
that ball out of
bounds.
bounds.
Last touch by James.
James tipping that
He
ball out of
jumped out
bounds.
to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And that one's good by Clark.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And here's Morris.
Blood, the cheese, out with free blood.
Ugly start. to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5
windmill.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Boy, with the windmill.
Well, you look at the luxury tax structure today, it's now more expensive than ever.
And James converting the 3-point play ball.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's a choice.
And Perez
of a
guys
lot
took
of these
over, yo.
organizations.
Converting the 3-point play ball, getting the 3 points.
Some don't, but
The
I
old
think if
fashioned
you
boy.
want to win a championship, you're going to have to open up your checkbook.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Harris outside. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Clippers.
And that one's good. James.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Morris passes to Millsap.
Ew.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Jokic. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up about 21 points per, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Knocked away. Harris outside. Pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Millsap misses.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Perez with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley. Millsap kicks to Morris. Oh,
jeez, out with her boy.
Wow.
Clark guys took over the mill, yo.
Here's Smooth. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
He feeds it to Clark. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Beasley, the pass to Morris to end the run. Millsap down low. James covering. Shot clock at 6.
I might create a new player, bro, and put him on the Clippers.
And the rejection by James.
I'm gonna do it off camera, so yeah.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible
score display he has put on tonight.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Yo Pitts. That's right, yo Pitts.
So it's Barton
yo
it up for the
Pitts, bro. He coming to the team. He is coming to the team. So yeah.
One sign of a great
gotta create him
playmaker,
first.
hitting his man in stride.
You gotta create him first. So yeah. Yo.
Here's Smooth. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh!
Yeah.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Gotta create him
To the paint.
first.
Here's Morris.
So
Up
yeah.
and in on the way.
I'm creating yo
Got
Pitts.
6
So
here in this
yeah, he
quarter.
coming to the team.
No matter what they've
coming
tried,
to the team,
he
bro.
just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Smooth. And yet another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Morris outside. And here we go. Clippers running again. He
And
lobs
a
up
lot
the
to my boy
pass,
Clark.
and it's Clark slamming it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Well, I just hate those turnovers.
Now, here is Morris. Defense right on him. It's blocked. Barton kicks to Morris.
Ooh.
The three-pointers right on
Come
target.
here, Arbit.
Morris has got 21.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Fires the three. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And there's the pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Barton. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cool spell, and it's Jokic missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason.
So a net 54 in the fourth quarter, bro.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They've got Nikola Jokic. Beasley is out there with Harris. Then there's Grant, and it's Plumlee in at the power forwards position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Beasley, the pass to Plumlee. Grant against Leonard, feeds to Beasley. Harris outside.
No.
And again, Denver no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Smooth.
3-0, boy.
Falls.
Amazing. 3-0, boy.
On the night,
3-0.
channeling
Too good,
his
boy.
inner Mamba
3-0.
right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Harris passes to
Hey, so
Plumlee.
Jay, bro.
Back to Harris.
The defense,
He takes
Clark.
it in for the layup. Very nice feat.
That was some great defense, though.
Excellent timing on
That was
play,
some great
and a
defense.
wonderful pass.
That was some great defense, though.
To the left wing. Here's Jay. It's good from long range.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space.
Oh, yeah,
Those
Magic.
kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Here's Jokic.
Real good defense.
The Clippers grab
Jay.
the miss. Jay's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smooth passes to Johnson. From deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Beasley. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court, and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
But no, we take attention.
But it rolls out.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Magic
Guys
got
are
15
looking for a spark
points.
here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Grant in the corner. Harris outside.
No.
Will it go? And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Beasley comes with the double team. Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Harris.
The chase.
With the
Oh yeah, Magic.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Both teams will make substitutions. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game
Converting
is
the
played.
three-point
What do you
boy.
think of that?
Yeah,
I'm getting the
Kevin,
3
we have to
points, the
evolve. I think now the
old-fashioned
game
boy.
has evolved to more 3-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking about a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Lights out.
That's now 22 points for Lights Out. Knocked loose. Here's Smooth.
With the Michael Jordan, boy.
He hits it again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Denver passing it around. Jokic trying to free himself up. And Barton throws it down.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points.
Defense, James.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And another assist.
Yeah, tack another one up for him as his assist totals continue to climb.
And GA, with all the assists he has so far, he's got a good look now at catching up to the third most in a single game. Pass to Vanderbilt. Jokic with it. A fader. And that one drops for him.
I could do the same thing. I could do the same thing.
Mid-range shooter.
And with that,
I could do the same thing.
Get a clean look
I could do the same thing.
Any shot at any time.
Come on, bro. I could do the same
Here's
thing.
Smooth.
Oh, I'll take
Hits
it.
it again. Wow.
I'll take it.
And he's been dominant here thus
Well, I
far.
could do the same thing, though.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Barton passes to Jokic. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said it is hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the three ball from so deep.
And again, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end.
What's
Tally up
going on?
another
Also, I
assist.
knew
That
the
one
team
will
was
put
coming.
him tied
Again,
for
bro.
third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to
We won
determine.
it.
Greg, indeed,
Won
and the one
it.
thing with replay review is that when you
Space.
see the slow-motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have
Defense,
determined Greg
James.
overruled the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Denver has possession. Here's Dozier. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to...
Another possession, another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader. To the inside.
Defense.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And free throw good from Barton. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jay. Harrell comes in for Preds. And it's Williams in for Lights Out. This one for three. And another three for the Clippers.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Smooth passes to James. And again, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his team.
Hold up. So Jay got 20 points. Right?
And they keep knocking him down.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta
hey,
hit.
Lewis.
You know he was going to try to
What's
respond.
up, bro?
Those threes.
And another assist.
There it is. Move over everyone, as there is a new assist king.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
And a moment to pause here and just marvel at his assist numbers.
Well, he's putting on a show, and he's made this crowd, GA, his own.
We're witnessing something special here. His ability to read the defense and deliver pinpoint passes is off the charts.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Jacks up a three, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
I got 46 assists. That's some cheese.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. That's tipped. And up the floor again, the Clippers running the floor. Hits it from three-point range. And that's 31 points for Lights Out.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-point. Grant!
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
really no idea
He got
why
fouled
you're
out. I
fouling
mean, not
in a
fouled out. He
situation
got
like that. You know, maybe
he
there's
got
some bad
sent to the
blood
bench.
between those two.
Hurry up, no. Yes.
It's an intentional
Come on,
foul.
yeah, bro. I want the last shot. So, yeah.
That free throw missing.
At the line for your Nuggets, PJ Dozier.
Hurry up, man.
And the second free throw. Good.
Right here. James.
From past the arc. So it's
Oh my
Los
God.
Angeles winning this one.
280.
A resounding victory.
To 82
for them.
is a fun
And
score.
bringing in
Let me check these stats like always. I had 105 points, 9 boards, 47 assists, 24 steals, 3 blocks, 2 turnovers. I missed no shots. I had 14 3-pointers. I had 22 dunks. Drew Pierce had 31 dunks. He had 3 dunks. James had 3 dunks. James had 1 dunk. He got a double-double, 29 points, 3 boards. Pierce had 3 dunks, 24 points. Jay had 23 points, and Clark had 21 points. So yeah, PG had 16. Magic had 15. Kawhi had 14. Excuse me. Alright, Barden had 11. This man shot a cold 9 for 20, bro. He shot a cold 9 for 20 from the field. 3 for 8 from 3-point trash. All of them are trash.
territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
That's how to be done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The Chiefs, L3 boy. I'm about to crack this player, yo, Pitts. I'm gonna do it off camera though, you know what I'm saying? Next game going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's really y'all. Alright, y'all. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn the post notification bell so you never miss the upload. And go follow me, Pitts right at 2011-2593. And subscribe to my second channel at 20 Pitts. Peace, I love you. I'll never see you guys in my next video. It's really y'all.